Hello everyone, it's me, and not too much is going on today. I did my cardio, which means I go and I walk as I listen to music, and I walked pretty close to 9 miles today, which I'm pretty, I'm feeling good about. Like, I totally rocked it, but I'm sore, like my legs are sore, so how good of a job did I do? Aside from that, like, I'm really missing my family lately since it's, like, getting close to the holiday season, like Halloween and then Thanksgiving and then Christmas. And I just miss my family because, like, they're all dead now, because I've reached that age where, like, your family's dead. It's just, like, during the holidays, I miss my family, and, like, everyone's gone. It's like, all of the major people in my life that I could call up and say, hey, lift me up, or let's just talk, they're gone. And, it's difficult sometimes, and, like, the people that are still left, they're not the type of people that are just gonna call you up to say, hey, how's it going? You were on my mind. It's like that, it's like, I feel like I'm without a family a lot of the time, and I know, like, I'm smiling and everything. That's just how I feel. Like, I don't know, it's hard, but I don't know. I really didn't mean to, like, bring the mood down. Like, I started this really upbeat, but now it's, like, down. But I think what the hell? The neighbors have been, okay, so I'm changing the subject because that was so down. It's just, it's part of who I am, and if I'm going to be honest with you about me, that's something you should know. Like, I deal with not having family, so the family I do have, I'm not really close to. We don't talk on the phone, or I don't see anybody, and I'm estranged from my brother going on. I haven't seen him since I was 17, so quite a long time, but there's a lot of love still there. New subject, the neighbors over there, who I've talked about before. They had the bonfire. So something happened, and the woman left the man, and then the man, he just left, and somehow there's been people there that I've never seen before. What I think is going on is, like, some sort of scam where this happens, where people will say, hey, you get food stamps, I'm gonna let you stay here, and you just give me your food stamps, or you give me your SSI check, or something like that. That actually happens, you can look it up. So there's, like, all these people in and out, and, like, random people that I've never seen. Some of them you can tell are homeless. It's a huge effing thing. There's trash everywhere, and it's driving me crazy. I've not seen the guy that lived there in a long time, not since the whole thing where he shut off my water because he was messing with his water, and then, you go see Mother F, turn my water back on, because I'm not putting up with that. So, they got an eviction notice the other day, and they have been packing for probably the past week. Like, ever since they got it. I said the other day, but it was, like, last week sometime. It's not that big of a place, so I don't know, like, what's taking them so long to, like, pack everything, put it in a truck, and go. It's like, get the F out, because there is trash all over the place. If I were a better YouTuber, I would actually take you out there right now and show you this trash. there's like cars parked. They've had like U-Hauls and everything every single day, and they're very loud, and like, it's like, I don't want to sound like I'm an elitist or like I think that I'm some great thing. But you know, you can look at some people and you're like, I'm better than you. That person is trash, and those people are trash. And when I say those people, I'm not talking about homeless or, you know, people that aren't intelligent, and I'm not saying homeless aren't intelligent. I'm just saying some people you just know you're better than because they're trash, and the people that have been over there are trash human beings, and I just can't wait for them to totally get out because I don't effing like it. It's like pissing me off too, like, I'm gonna get going. On a different note, I went to the doctor and I had full-on blood work. I'm free of all diseases and all that, and I don't have cancer. I was so terrified that they were going to tell me I had cancer because it does run in my family, and my mom had cancer before she died, and I was just like really like all worked up, so much so that I kept going on Reddit saying like, could I, is this that, and it's no, you don't have it. So I was like, yes, but they did say that I have high cholesterol, like very, very high cholesterol, and I'm thinking that that has to be genetic because I exercise pretty much every day, and what I do eat is healthy. I might have like a dessert or a piece of cake, or that is dessert. I might have something sweet, you know, but it's not like in excess where I'm just sitting like going, pudding, ooh, give me that pudding. It's normal, so I don't know. They gave me like this paper, and it had like things you could eat, and like a bad choice, a moderate choice, and a good choice, and like I make the good choices. Like the paper is like not a service to me because I'm actually eating things that are healthier than the paper. Something that you probably don't know about me, like a lot of you watching, is like I'm a vegan, like not necessarily a vegan. I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat meat, and I don't eat like dairy. I eat cheese every now and then, but like I don't sit around and drink milk and things like that. If I go out and, you know, I at a restaurant and like there's an egg in something like a cake, I'm not gonna say no. I'll eat the cake with the egg in it, but I'm not going to like buy eggs and have them in the house and like make eggs, because that's just not something that I like, and I don't cook with eggs or milk or anything like that. But if I'm out, I'll say yeah, but I'm not going to say yeah, I'll order an omelet, because I'm not a fan of eggs. I don't like the smell of eggs that have been cooked either. But yeah, if I'm buying something and it has like an egg in it, totally. But I'm like a vegetarian, and I know some people are like, well, some vegetarians don't get all their nutrients. That might be why you, I don't know, because that has nothing to do with like my cholesterol. I eat healthy and I take vitamins and things like that, so I have no idea like why it is, other than it's genetic. They put me on Lipitor, and I'm like taking Lipitor now, and it's like, damn. So I guess it could be worse. It's really not that bad. I took it for the past couple of days, and I've had 0 side effects at all, which is totally cool, because sometimes you get side effects and you're like, what the heck? And so I'm really glad that I'm not getting any side effects for like Lipitor. That's like a total old person medication, and I'm showing my age. So aside from that, like I am totally healthy, but I am like having so much stress lately that it's causing my hair to fall out in like really big handfuls. Like if I go and I wash my hair, it's like my hand's covered in hair, and like if I brush it, it's covered and it's all over the pillows and all that, and it's like really emotional because it's like, oh my god, like, oh my god, like, so it's like if I just don't be stressed, if I'm just not stressed, then it's gonna stop and the hair will actually grow back. But it's like the chances of me not being stressed it's just not gonna happen, you know. It's just, I can say it's not going to happen. Like, I don't know what else to do. It's like, you can't really tell, but it's actually gotten so bad that you can see my scalp now, which is totally freaking me out, because like you can see my scalp. You can't now, because what I do is I part the hair like this, and then I dab on like some sweat-proof mineral eyeshadow, and it stays really well, and it does an awesome job at covering the scalp, but it's a pain in the ass to like put on and then wash off and then put back on, and it's just like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm thinking I would totally just shave my head and do like a buzz cut, but it's gotten to the point where like if I buzz it, it's gonna make it more noticeable because it is so short and I don't have the hair to do that anymore. So I'm like pissed off. Like, I'm thinking that if it stays like this, by this time next year, I'm gonna have to wear a wig for like my everyday use, and I just don't want to do that. Like, that's just not what I want to do right now. So I'm actually planning to make an appointment to see a dermatologist and see about getting magic hair growing pills, which I've read about. It's called like Propecia. I've heard really good things that like it takes about 6 months and then your hair will grow back, and I'm hoping that that will work, because for the life of me, I feel so stupid, but I can't stop being stressed out, and sometimes there's nothing to be stressed about. It's just what I know, and I can't retrain myself not to be stressed. So I'm hoping that it works out and I can get my stress under control. I can get my blood pressure under control, because my blood pressure is actually high and they're wanting to put me on medication if it doesn't slow down. So that's my medical things. I'm scared of the doctor and I hadn't gone for a while. So I'm like, I wanted to talk about it. So that's my medical things. That's my, I forgot what else I talked about. My neighbors who are assholes, MFs. They are the epitome of Adidas. All day I did ass sex. And of course, that's me being a silly ass. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of like a breezy video where I didn't have to like shout or anything like that, and I enjoy videos like that. I'm working on a new animated talk show. It just takes me so long to actually put those together, so hopefully next month it'll be out. It has something to do with a guest that has a wig, oddly enough. So I'll see you then, and peace.